Hello and welcome to, yes, it's Monday Night Football and it's Geelong versus the Tigers. Dennis Cometti here, broadcasting live. And I've got to say, it's good to be back here in Melbourne. Tonight's blockbuster is being held at the MCG. And welcome to my co-commentator and Richmond goal-kicking legend, Matthew Richardson.
Hi Dennis, always a pleasure to call a game with you.
The Cats set to take on Richmond in this exhibition match today.
Risking head and skin. If we're behind, then never mind. We'll fight and win, for we're from Tigerland. We never leave until we are Geelong, the greatest team.
The banners look great as the players get set to run through them.
We're always on the ball. We play the game as it should be played.
We have the toss of the coin. The siren is yet to sound. They say all things come to those who wait, but I'm starting to wonder if anyone will be around to hear it. The first quarter officially started.
It's not the will to win that matters. Everyone has it. It's the will to prepare to win that matters.
With the ball now. His foot finds the ball and brings it out of the pack. Brigg had it, lost it. Gathers the ball. Selwood finds his man on the move. Smith grabs that one. Boots it. Hunt claims the ball. Heads up the corridor. He wins the contest. Kicked by Grimes. The mark is taken by Marriage. Looks like he panicked there. The ball bounced to the advantage of the opposition. It's impossible to outplay an opponent you can't outthink. Think about that. The loose ball scooped up, dishes it off by hand. Nice mark there.
Cowan can achieve anything he sets his mind to. The sky is the limit for this guy. Smith has a kick. It's going. He really had to make more of that.
Grant's looking for a lead. Motlop claims the ball. 35 metres out. Going for goal number one. If that post was a couple of centimetres thinner, it would have been okay. The Cats by 2 points. Not much on offer for Grants. Almost a touch of synchronized swimming about that mark, minus the peg. Out on the full, Richmond free kick, and the ball goes sailing out of bounds. Cowan going for number one. He really should have made more of that. Just a few points the difference. Rand's waiting for his teammates to break. They're using the Tokyo subway play. 30 metres from home. Too much ambition is a bad thing to have in this pocket. A goal for Geelong. The game officially underway now.
Motlop has so much potential, he could just be anything.
And there's the bounce. Riewoldt punches it. Cochin on the ball at the moment. Griffiths gets the ball. He runs into the goal. Griffiths steers the ball towards goal. Richmond sink their first.
The Tigers need to play on at all costs now and start getting some more running goals on the board.
The ball has been bounced. Clean tap out of the ruck. Takes control of the bouncing ball. Selwood with the football. A solid mark from Motlop. A long way out. A chance to add one more to his tally. Motlop just manages to sink it. Geelong leads by 9. The Ruckmen steal themselves before the bounce. And there's the bounce. Tap to advantage. The ball in the hands of Guthrie. Dangerfield handball short. A mark by McCarthy. 50 metres from home. Going for goal number one. All eyes are watching. Close call, but it's just made it for a score. The first goal for McCarthy. Umpire has the ball, ready for the centre bounce. Deft touch from Riewoldt. He gets his hands on the footy, is in his possession. Grabs the footy. Cochin with the hand pass. Selwood searches for the man downfield. McCarthy taking aim. 45 metres out. A chance to add one more to his tally. Miss from behind. Geelong over. The Tigers by 16. The defence are doing a decent job of making kicking out difficult, so I'd suggest he takes his time and just looks for the right option. Bumps the pigskin. Stuck the mitts out and held on to it. Ellis sends one up towards the wing. Almost a touch of synchronised swimming about that mark. That was the peg. Time to check those stats.
Neither team are giving an inch in the terms of marking. Geelong on 8 and Richmond on 7. Both teams are neck and neck for handball disposals.
That's a unique spin on things, Richo. Let's go back to the action.
Obstacles are those fruitful things you see when you take your eyes off your goals.
Stanley finds his man on the move. Ball up in the centre square. Clean tap by Marriage. Gathered by Guthrie. He gains possession. He picks it up. He grabs it on the run. Selwood wins the marking contest. Kicks. Good mark by Smith. Kicks it. Great mark. He put some power into that kick. He had his eye on the ball all the way and took the mark well. Selwood kicks. Takes that one strongly. Brigg kicks hard along the boundary line. Takes it well.
The Cats have just been so dominant in the marking contest, and it's given them the perfect platform to kick a winning score. Cowan goes for goal. Magnificent goal. Geelong lead.
The Rucks prepare to go at it to this bounce. Here's the bounce. Smith wins the tap. Terrible timing by Marriage. Brigg gets the ball. Quick hands find the running player. The ball spills to Stanley. Passed by Duncan. Was that a throw? I think it was. Cochin with no time to delay with that kick. Hawkins gathers it. Not a pretty drop punt, but it gets away okay. Takes his time as he lines up for goal. It's okay to have butterflies. Just get them in flying formation. A great effort. McCarthy, urged on by the crowd, prepares to kick. Going for goal number 2. Slots it. McCarthy kicks number 2. The Cats lead the Tigers 34-6. All is in readiness. The bounce. Hawkins nicely outclassing Griffiths. Duncan bumps. The loose ball picked up. He gains possession, finding the running player. Selwood has gone missing, Richo.
I don't think his performance is going to go down too well in the coaching box, Dennis.
Picked by Caddy. A mark by Grewalt.
Grewalt is really starting to get into the right positions on the ground. He gets boot to the ball. Really solid use of the body to outmark his opponent. Rioli goes for home. That's a great goal.
The Ruckmen steal themselves before the bounce. Nice bounce. Hawkins is a class above. I expect he'll continue to dominate Griffiths. Hooley wins the marking contest. Bumps the pigskin. Oh, you can really tell he loves taking a contested mark. Ellis looking a real threat out there when he pulls in contested marks like that one. Dangerfield in no hurry as he prepares for the kick. A risky proposition from here. He'll need a big kick to make the goals. And he's kicking on a 30-degree angle. This could prove difficult for him. Geelong leads by 23. Let's go to Richo now and take a look at the stats.
The handball stats show that the two teams are fairly even, with the Cats on 12 and the Tigers on 9. Neither team are giving an inch in the terms of marking. The Cats on 16 and the Tigers on 15.
Thanks for sharing that with us, Richo. 1 half down, 1 to go. And here we go for the second half.
What to do with a mistake? Recognise it, admit it, learn from it, then forget it.
He's got the footy in his hands. The umpire will give us another ball up. Marriage with the tap. Revolt sticks out his hands and collects the ball. Henderson with the ball, finding the running player. Well, that's only his first possession.
The Tigers may not be in the lead at the moment, but they have been aggressive and they do have a free kick count that shows how great a side they really are. Smith is good, but he doesn't always find that best option while in congestion. Mackie picks up the loose ball. Strong mark there. Caddy kicks it. Rewalt with the mark.
Picture-perfect drop punt. He had his eye on the ball all the way and took the mark well. Floston going through his routine. Unfortunately, they mowed the grass very short tactically this week. Going for goal number 1. The goal for the Tigers. Gets his first. The Tigers just dropped more than 2 goals behind. A brief moment of serenity before the ball is bounced and the ruckman unleash.
Marriage. He's just a real workhorse in the ruck, and I reckon his teammates really appreciate his uncomplicated approach to the game. Hooley gets the ball. Quick hands finding the running player. He slams that on the boot. That's a nice strong mark.
Booted by Cowan. Taken by Stanley. 45 metres out. A 45-degree angle for this kick. Chalk up a goal for Geelong. Gets his first. Geelong with the upper hand in this match, and it shows on the scoreboard, leading 41-18. The bounce is dead straight. Smith with the tap. Grimes grabbed high by Stanley. Grimes slams it on the boot. A mark by Marriage. Chips it down towards half forward. Nice work from Griffiths.
Griffiths is very loyal, but it's not that hard when you're doing what you love. Blixarsk with the kick. Dangerfield with great hands, puts boot to ball. Prestia spills it. Caddy takes him down. Hodgson scoops up the ball. He almost anticipated just where the pass was going and got there first. Takes possession. Nice interception. Passes by hand. Dangerfield kicks for goal. He's missed the goal.
4 goals up for Geelong. Rance has a fair kick on him. I expect him to roost this down the middle. Out on the full. Free kick to Richmond. Ball over the boundary line. Cowan in no hurry as he prepares for the kick. 50 metres from home. Nice mark there. 30 metres from home. Stanley has the chance to add one more to his tally. Geelong leads by 25. Rams looking for a lead. He opts to play on with the ball. Jams it on the boot. Motlop with the mark. The tightest of angles here. Gets some power behind that one. A mark by Stanley. 25 metres out. The kick from almost straight in front of the goals. What a great goal by Stanley. We'll be happy with goal number 2. They're starting to stamp their dominance on this game. The ruckman, conscious of where their teammates are, they wait for the bounce. Griffiths with the tap. The loose ball picked up. He's got the footy in his hands. Taylor on the ball at the moment. What do the stats look like, Richo?
Both teams are neck and neck for handball disposals. Both teams are sitting fairly even on the board in marking contests.
Enlightening, Richo. The pressure's on. It's the final quarter.
Ingenuity plus courage plus work equals miracles.
Squeezes out a handball. Rioli with the ball. Now we'll get a ball up. Marriage directs it down. Floston gathers it. They can't seem to maintain possession. They simply handed it over. He has the ball. Yet another possession. Kolajasny was taken high. A great effort.
It's clear that Geelong have been practicing their marks during the week. They've wrapped up plenty of catches, contested or not, and it's showing on the scoreboard. Rioli shoots for goal. Rioli, he has sunk that from a long way out. That was badly needed.
The ruckman, conscious of where their teammates are, they wait for the bounce. Marriage got the hit out. Floston made the awkward bounce look easy. He's got great hands. Blickads swoops on the loose ball and will have a change of possession. He gets his hands on the footy. Wow, what a nose for those loose balls. Manages to get a hand to it. The ball's come out of the pack like a chocolate bar from a slot machine. Nice mark there.
Asprey, he's not the biggest threat on the field, but he can make his opponent accountable, and he requires a watchful eye at times. Puts boot to ball. Good mark.
Edwards ran to meet the ball and took the mark superbly. Simply outplayed the opposition there. Caddy with no time to delay with that kick. Prestiak puts it on the boot. Taylor looking a real threat out there when he pulls in contested marks like that one. And the mark will be paid.
Menzel kicks it. Blixas marks the ball.
A low stabbing kick. Dangerfield got under it. Keeps it close to the ground. A solid mark from Motlop. 50 metres from home. Motlop takes a shot at goal. Asprey with the pickup. He grabs it on the run. Edwards pushes in the back like an old lady poking her umbrella at a wasp's nest. Stanley, the better man there. 45 metres out, and he's kicking on a 30-degree angle. This could prove difficult for him. Now that miss could prove costly. Geelong beginning to apply their supremacy on the scoreboard with a lead of 50-24.
Their disposal efficiency has been fantastic, but Richmond need to begin taking more gambles if they're going to cause some damage on the scoreboard. Rance playing on with the ball. Stanley delivers a nice bump. We have a free kick. Menadue kicks the ball.
As cool as a prize marrow as he lines up for this shot. 40 metres from home. Kicked at goal by Gregson. He really should have made more of that. Another behind and another disappointment for the Cats. Rance has a fair kick on him. I expect him to roost this down the middle. The Cats certainly deserving of that win. Your final word on today's game, Richo?
The misery is over for the Tigers. They really do need to reassess and figure out what's going wrong. Is it the tactics, the lineup, or even the talent at their disposal? They need to turn their fortunes around real soon. They cannot afford to put in performances like this one.
Final scores are 51-24. Well, that's all we have time for. We only part to meet again, maybe next weekend.